Hi you guys, welcome back to another video. In this one, we're getting outside in the garden. The weather is finally breaking, there's no more snow. It was much more sunnier than it is now. I don't know where all of this fog and clouds came from, but we're still gonna get out there. I had bought some things off of Amazon a little while ago because I obviously anticipated on gardening season. Let me show you what I got. I got 3 things. I still have a lot of stuff from last year that I'm going to reuse. This thing is a big pack of these nursery plant pots. This is a pack of 10-gallon grow bags. I don't know if 10-gallon is enough because I've never tried the grow bags before, but this is for my potatoes. Lastly, I got seed starting trays, and these are supposed to come with LEDs. Also, another thing that I've never tried before, I have some silicone seed starting trays, but I only have 2, and I definitely want to like get as much out of the garden as I can this year. I want to get started as early as possible this year, but first we got to go outside, and I actually haven't been outside gardening. I mean, maybe I'll go out there with a hose every once in a while. I can see some things from the window right here. So it looks like we still have some carrots. I know I have some lettuce in here. So I'm gonna go through all that stuff, see if there's anything that I can like salvage. Otherwise, it's just gonna turn into compost. And the yard is looking real busted. I'm gonna have to go out there and assess the damage. Cleaning up would be the very first thing that we do, and then getting out all the dead plants and flowers, and then we need to dig in our compost. Honestly, there's a bunch of steps. It's like yard work. So let's just go out there and see what needs to get done. The sun actually got really bright out here, thankfully. So let me show you what the garden's looking like so far. So here's the little path, which I'm not really worried about. I think I'm gonna clean out this little area and then come over here. I need to take this down, and I wanna fill this box up with new dirt. This pot is broken, that's gotta go. I'm gonna take these 2 pots out, clean up some more around here. I've gotta clean up this corner back here with all these leaves. I wanna get back here. It's kind of hard to see, but this bush has got a lot of buds on it, which is so nice. There's already some that are blooming. This one's hard to see, but wow. All of these sticks that are out here make it easier to mow the lawn. So I'm gonna pick all this up. I'm gonna sit down and come up with a plan so that we can just get started. I need to grab the wheelbarrow, 2 rakes. I need to get some garden gloves. I need to get a shovel and the lawnmower. I'll grab the weed whacker just in case. And that should be it. I'm gonna just grab those things. I don't have to go to the store or anything. It's just in the shed in the back. I'm gonna grab all the tools that we need, the batteries, and then we'll get started. This yard work is tough. I haven't done it all winter, so I'm like, dang, I underestimated how much work it was gonna be. I'm currently pulling dirt from this pile and filling one of the garden beds. I think I'm just gonna fill that one. I'm gonna just dig up a little bit more and then I'm gonna call it quits. Alright, you guys, I definitely underestimated how long this was gonna take, so I didn't finish it. This is the first of many gardening days. I'm excited that I even made any progress, so let me just show you a little bit of what I got done. I pulled out the dead flowers that were here and cleaned this up, and then I ended up filling both beds, thankfully. I mowed just a little bit up. I mowed all of back there and then up here, but then it died around here, the lawnmower. So I stopped and started digging this hole, which came out crazy deep, way deeper than I thought it would. Look. This hole is deeper than it's ever been. I just got everything all cleaned up, and I'm gonna bring this stuff to the backyard. The only thing I have left is just to mow like half of that side of the garden. I can't believe I got all these carrots. I'm gonna cut and clean them and show you all when it's done. Good morning, you guys. We're getting back into gardening today, and the weather is nice. Those beds look amazing. They're still nice and full. And I've turned the office into a greenhouse. These are the 2 potato bags that I'm gonna be using, and then inside I have all of the seeds that I'm wanting to start already prepared. And in here too, I have all of the pots and the seeds that I'm gonna need. This whole setup is very new to me. It looks like a science project, but it's basically supposed to be like a little mini greenhouse situation with the LED lights, the ventilation. I labeled everything that's gonna go inside of here. Thankfully, it's nice outside, so it's still early. I'm gonna feed the dogs really quickly, walk them, and then head straight outside. Okay, so before we get into the fun gardening part, of course, there's always yard work. So I made a little burn pile, and I'm starting to clean up some leaves and big sticks and stuff. There's only this pile in the wheelbarrow, which I need, and then this pile. Yeah, the reason why I'm doing this is because I need the wheelbarrow, and I don't want to just be dumping piles everywhere, so it's super quick to just start a fire. And now I'm just gonna feed it. Alright, so I have the fire under control, and I just started packing the wheelbarrow full of all of the fun garden stuff that we're going to be using today. Also, I'm going to bring the lawnmower up there because I didn't finish mowing the full lawn. Here's my little garden box where I keep my supplies. I'm going to wheel all this stuff up to the front, and I'm going to get started digging in that hole so we can get a little bit more dirt. I like to balance the dirt that I have in that compost pile with this garden soil. Hopefully I have enough. I already have so many things in my head about other parts of the yard that I want to do, like the backyard and the side yard, but for now we're just focused on the garden. How big that root is. Here's the bag of potatoes that I'm about to put into those pots. They're definitely ready to go. I have 6 trays, so I'm gonna be doing 6 different things. Zucchini, green beans, cucumber, yellow squash, a different kind of green bean, and broccoli. And this is all I really have enough time for, so we're gonna have to come back to plant the other stuff. Good morning, you guys. Today is our last day of gardening for this video. As a reminder, we planted broccoli, we did green beans, cucumber, we did zucchini, and we did yellow squash. Here's the little setup for this like greenhouse vibe. Today we're going to be potting up some other seedlings, but in these kind of pots. So I'll show you what we have when we get outside. Okay, so I've set up a few pots and seeds in order for us to get started. Right now I have sweet peppers, hot peppers, tomatoes, Swiss chard, broccoli, and kale. Last year, instead of these, I was using red Solo cups, and that works just fine. I just cut like the corners of the cups so that there was drainage. But this year, I decided to try something different. We'll see if I could use these at least one more time. Okay, in this round we have mint, lemon balm, rosemary, basil, cilantro, Brussels sprouts, and tomatoes. We got this pan already filled. Now I'm just gonna label everything. Here's everything. We have broccoli, kale, Swiss chard, pepper. All of these up here are herbs, and I've labeled them individually. And then we have tomato, pepper, tomato, Brussels sprout, and then this is the hot pepper. And this is the start of my garden. I do want to direct sow some seeds into the garden beds, but it's gonna rain today, so I want it to rain and soak up the garden beds. But yeah, this is it. This is just the start of gardening season, so there will be more gardening videos. This is my second official garden in this house. I hope you guys stay tuned for the journey. I hope you subscribe, and thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye!